That's our happy butterfly music for today.
Okay.
So I was reading about a young woman, 25 years of age, in Wales.
Oh.
And turns out somebody returned an item. So the whole story is somebody returned this item to her, and she hadn't seen it since she was 7 years old. What it was when she was on vacation, she put a note in a bottle, sealed it, and threw it into the ocean.
Okay.
When she was 7. 17 years later,
Okay.
that note and that bottle gets returned to her.
How fucking awesome is that?
She didn't even remember doing it. She had to go to her dad to make sure, confirm this. And I guess the note was written. It was her younger self was writing a note to her older self, and there was barely anything left on the page. It was just worn away.
Yeah.
But somebody had found it 60 miles away from her house, and this guy who found it, he's a runner. He found it on the beach, and him and his mom thought it'd be a cool side project to try to track down
who it
belonged to. Yeah. So it had her name, it had a first name, and it had a postal zip code or postal code, whatever they use over there. And they were able to track it down probably over a couple of years. But anyways, they were able to find her and return it. So it was kind of a heartwarming little story. Like, that's kind of neat.
Hey, that's one of those. It's
kind of hits you right in the feels. You're like, damn, that's kind of cool.
That's kind of cool, It's like, I don't know. It's do you have any books or notebooks or anything with your writing when you were that age?
Not anymore. But you know what I did? I did come across. My mom called me up. She said, "Hey, come on over here." So I showed up, and she handed me a box, and in this box was all my senior photos.
Oh, nice.
And that was kind of my version of finding a book with my old handwriting in it. I was like, Jesus, I'm little, but I look the same.
Said, we moved around so much. I mean, when I was a youngster, that a lot of our shit, even small toys and things that I wanted to keep, So when I hear shit like that's pretty fucking dope. That's awesome. To be able to go back and see a note that you wrote when you were 7 years old.
Right. Which is kind of crazy.
Yeah. Let's see. If I would have written a note to myself at that age, what would I?
Oh my goodness.
What the fuck was I thinking? What I'm trying to think. 7 years old. Can I go back that far and think? What was my world like back then?
7. Oh, I was a messed up kid at that point in time.
7, second grade, third grade.
I had just started a new school in third grade.
Third grade. Let's see. Second, third grade. Well, I can tell you one thing. My handwriting was horrible. Because I remember, I do remember I had one teacher that used to harass me about that shit.
Fuck them.
Yeah, well, actually, I think it kind of motivated me. And you know how back then we had to write in cursive.
Right.
It was like...
do they even teach that anymore?
No, I think they should. I think it does something to the brain. I don't know. Maybe I'm just high on, I don't know, secondhand smoke here, but all I'm saying is, I think that learning to write in cursive, I don't know, does something to the brain. I think we are the people we are because we had to learn to write in cursive.
Right.
Or maybe that's why we're as fucked up as we are. I don't know. One of the two. I can't really decide.
Let's see, in third grade, I met two of my lifelong best friends in the third grade. One of them I'm still friends with to this very day.
I don't think I'm in contact with anybody from that time.
And the other one has since passed on. But yeah, it's kind of crazy that I'm still friends with somebody from third grade.
Yeah.
In fact, what's even more crazy is I've been friends with him since third grade, and then I was with him when his daughter was born, and I just was talking to his daughter when her daughter was born.
Oh, wow.
Isn't that crazy?
See, that's the kind of stuff you don't hear about no more. I mean,
yep.
Because we're always on the move, always moving around. Don't settle down in one place to make it home,
Right. Well, I talk to him on Facebook and Skype and cell phone. Now with cell phones, you can keep in contact with everybody.
True that. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, look at us right here, man. We're coming to you live from the 520 and the 623.
Yeah, we're like damn near an hour and a half apart.
Yeah, basically.
With traffic. I mean.
Traffic and I don't know. Whoa, man, that's pretty fucking cool. That's a good note. What was I? No, I've been pretty brain dead this last few days. All I do is rest.
We did do something kind of fun the other night. We went bowling.
Bowling.
Yeah, I haven't been bowling in. Fuck, dude, I don't know. Maybe 4 years ago.
I don't remember the last time I went bowling. I think Junior must have been 11, 12 years old. Man, and he's 21 now.
We had so much fun. It was a blast. Other than the little shitbirds next to us.
Well, yeah, there's always shitbirds everywhere. But, last I remember, it's like fucking bowling alleys are pretty fun. I mean, you're sore as fuck the next day, but it's cool.
Yeah, we had so much fun. I came home and started looking maybe to purchase my own bowling ball.
Hey,
we had that much fun, and then we tried another thing. They have them nationwide. It's called Top Golf, and it's a driving range, but it's more of a game setup. Mm-hmm. Like you go there, and then they just have a bunch of targets out, and if you land in targets, you get points and whatnot. Oh. And then they have a full-service bar and a full-service restaurant that's like a legit restaurant.
Legit.
Yeah, like really good food. TVs at every lane. Balls automatically pop out when you want them to. Legit.
That don't sound right, but all right, okay.
Hey, listen, when you need some balls to pop out.
When you want them to,
Hey, when you need some balls popping out, you come talk to K-Dogg, and I will make sure the balls pop out. But yeah, with the wife and I went there, had a blast. It was really fun. Okay. Good food. So, it was cool. The first time checking it out, I was horrible. Half the time I didn't even fucking hit the ball went straight up and down instead of out where it was supposed to, but.
Let's see. Well, other than that, let's see. One of my grandkids turned 8, so I drove around all over the valley getting him a Oreo ice cream cake. And
all right.
Yeah, that's pretty good stuff for what I hear. So anyway, that's been my life. I'm like, wow, he's 8 already. The oldest one's 11, so I'm like, whew. And then the baby grandson. I mean, they're all too close together. I'm like. Gosh, the birthdays. I mean, it's like the baby. He's gonna be 1 in a few days.
Wow.
Coming up, it's like wow.
We celebrated a couple of birthdays. A couple of my buddies. My buddy Jeremy, he had a birthday. My buddy Bill, he had a birthday, and my buddy Tiny had a birthday. So. I'll give a quick shout out to all 3 of them. All 3 of them have been fucking friends with me forever.
Hey, that's pretty cool, man.
I've had shared some fucking hella story. I can tell you some hella stories with the 3 of them.
Hey.
So, Tiny, we still have that fucking drink coming, man. We decided we're gonna Skype a video of us each so we can share a drink together. But.
Well,
yeah, so
if you can't be in, I guess that's the next best thing, right?
Hey, he lives in Virginia, so I don't see myself being able to buy a plane ticket anytime soon to fly all the way out there for a drink.
Yeah, we need someone to invent teleportation.
Right.
So we can
that would be dope.
So we can just fucking teleport from one place to another and be like instantly there.
Shit. I don't know. I don't know if that would take all. Would that take some of the fun out of it?
Probably.
Hell no. I'd be at the fucking beach right now.
Be like, can you imagine? I'm like, teleport to work. I'm going to teleport myself to my station exactly 1 fucking minute before I have to be there.
Right.
Like, oops, I'm on time all the time.
And then when I get done there, I'm going to the beach. Bloop.
Yep. Where were you?
The Caribbean.
Yeah. Like, I meant to go home, but what
took
happened
my lunch break at the Caribbean.
I don't know how I ended up in Amsterdam.
What?
Yeah. Well, first,
what is this in my hand? A brownie?
I ended up somehow there was a miscalculation, and I ended up inside the vault of this bank, and then somehow I ended up in Amsterdam.
What was that movie? Jumper.
Yes.
Where he ended up in a bank like that. Oh my god, that would be so dope.
That fucking movie is awesome. I have it. It's one of my favorites.
I like that movie.
Yep.
That movie was fucking awesome. He just kept jumping around. Doop, 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 doop.
Imagine if, I wish. Well, it's kind of like Nightcrawler's powers, but
right.
This kid had long distance. He could travel anywhere in the world.
Could Nightcrawler?
I don't know. Usually,
Usually it's just short places, but I mean, he has to go someplace he's seen.
Yeah. Or he has to see, like, okay, I'm going there. Like in the X-Men movie, I like how he went out of the plane and came back in, when What's-Her-Face flew out of the plane.
Right. That was badass. I like Nightcrawler. He's always been one of those interesting characters.
Yep. One of my favorites.
Yeah, he's just such an odd character,
I think that's why I like him. It's like, everybody wants to be Wolverine, everybody wants to be Cyclops. I'm like, hey, I want to be Nightcrawler.
Another one I always enjoyed in the comic books, but I don't like the way they portrayed him in the movies, was Gambit.
Gambit, yeah.
I always liked that character. He was just so slick. Like he was just, dude, you knew he walked into a bar and fucking ladies just threw their shit at him.
Yep. And then he could just knock any motherfucker out with one of his cards.
Right. Bloop. Nope. Now you're on the floor.
Too. Yeah. Oh, man. Well, let's see. What else do we got going today?
I think that's about it. That's about all I wanted to talk about.
This is all the show we got for today?
Yeah, we're creeping up on about an hour, so that's usually about how long our show's been going.
Yeah, we think we got like 42 minutes, and we've been flowing, talking. Hey, it's been a good talk, man. It's
right.
Like I said, I guess we could ease up back into.
And I want to do one tomorrow too. So.
All right.
I hope you're up for it.
I'm down, and let's see. Not to shamelessly self-promote here. Maybe we can get one of those Tales from the Guard Shacks episodes too. Get out there.
Hell yeah.
That way we can start submitting it to the big engines like iHeartRadio and stuff like that. And
right on.
I don't know.
I was talking to some people when I was at the store about Tales from the Guard Shack, and it was really, the look on their face was kind of said it all. Like, wow, we're not being forgotten about again.
Yeah.
It was kind of cool.
Yeah, and like I said, Tales from the Guard Shack is a show that we've created to give a big shout out, a big ups, share funny stories. It's not one of those where we're fucking shitting on security people.
No, it's the complete opposite, in fact.
If you're looking for that kind of show, fuck off.
Right. You're not going to find it with us.
Exactly.
I mean, we will, some of our stories do shit on us as officers, but
let's be realistic. We've worked with some motherfuckers that leave us wide open for that kind of criticism. Sometimes when I see movies portraying guards like total idiots, and then I think, well, there goes Fabrici. Did I say that? Oh my God.
Right. They're like, I know that motherfucker, but that wasn't his name.
No, that wasn't his name, but I know I know exactly a motherfucker that does that,
Right.
Yeah. All right. Well, hey, man, it's been good talking to you. Like I said, hope everything keeps going good, man. Like I said, I miss getting behind the microphones and talking smack and just having a good time.
Well, I have a setup now in my closet. I was having to move stuff around every time I wanted to do this. Now I have a permanent setup, so it's going to be a lot easier.